Hello and welcome in a new video. In this video we're gonna solve a challenge called Counting Valleys. This challenge is provided by HackerRank. If you don't know what is HackerRank, it's just like I would say a website or organization on whatever it is, just like through challenges that maybe has been created by the challenge, the organization itself, or someone like this. The author is P-Cast, I don't know. Anyway, in this challenge we have, I'm not gonna read all this stuff, but the challenge is like someone who is like climbing and passing valleys. So yeah, let's imagine that the traveler here is an how we say a blind guy, so he's tried to draw the way. So he started in this place, which is the sea level, and then he went I don't know, up and down and what is this, down and up and down and up, and here he went back to the sea level. So yeah, our mission here is to tell the user how many valleys did he pass. So yeah, the simple output here is like 1, because it's only one valley. Don't look to a valley just like something, this a valley and this is a valley. Now the valley is like going down of the sea level and going then returning to the sea level, of course. So yeah, here the how we say our inputs are like the number of steps and the path. Like yeah, the path we're gonna have something like U stands for up and the D stands for down, of course. So yeah, and we have something like this is constraints, but I didn't look for it when I solved the challenge. Here we have some code already written, so we will not check this. Our mission here is complete the counting value function below. The function is expected to return an integer. So yeah, the function accepts following parameters: integer and string path. It's not an array, it's a string. This is something that we need to how we say know it before start coding. We're gonna write our code here, but for my situation I prefer to write my code in this code editor. This is just like from the previous video, if you have seen the video already. If you didn't, I invite you to watch all my videos. You're gonna have the link up here. I think it's gonna like appear in some seconds. So yeah, we start thinking, just let's get the inputs so we know how to deal with it. So we have this one, which is the path. It's already a constant, sorry. So we're gonna write path and then it is a string, so let it be like that. And comes like steps. Let me just write steps so we don't mix the things, because here we're gonna declare a function called how did you call it here? It's actually counting valley. I'm gonna copy and paste that function. It has 2 parameters, which is the steps and the second way is the path. So here just to don't mix the things, the path here and the path here is not the same, so let me just write P so things will not go outward for you. So I'm gonna put the function here and we have the steps here. I'm gonna put step from the integer and we're gonna P as the path. Okay, from my situation, or let me say from my perspective, the first thing that I have done, which is creating an array from this string. So in order to do that, there is multiple ways. My way is like I create a constant, which is, or let it be a variable, that path, or let me say like way, so we don't mix the things. It is path dot split, and here we split it like each character we split it And here I think I'm gonna call the console.log function, and then I'm gonna see how the input are. So yeah, we have split it our string to I don't know, we have an array from it. So what we're gonna do here is, let we just imagine one thing, like here, well, let we go back to the code. Sorry, I'm gonna fix the thing. Yeah, like this is gonna work properly for us. So yeah, I'm on battery, so that's why it was kind of lagging or something like that. Let we imagine that the sea level is like 0, and up is +1, and the down is -1. So yeah, let me just comment this down here, but I don't know if you're gonna see that or not. No, you're not be able to see that. So just grab some sticky notes. So yeah, let's grab sticky note here. So let me explain this in a sticky notes. Sorry. Let me imagine, let's just copy the path. Here's the path here, and let's just paste it down here. And let me imagine that this one I'm gonna, like, here is 0, and we have up, which is +1, and -1, then -1, then -1, yeah, and +1, -1, I think, +1, -1, yeah, and then +1, yeah, 2 + 1 consecutive, and then we have the 0. If we just, let me say, do the addition here, like we have +1 -1, which is 0 actually. Yeah, we have -1 -1 +1. Here it's -1. So yeah, and then we're gonna have like -1, and now it's the -2, and then +1 +1, it's a 0. So yeah, that's how we know that we are on the sea level. So the thing here, if we're gonna, like, say, whenever we have a 0, we are at the sea level, that means we have passed the valley, we're gonna face a problem. The problem is, let me just explain that to you. If we have like a path like this gonna give us at the end 0, but the 0 here, we didn't pass a valley till now. You know how we know that we pass a valley? That we have a sea level, and then we go down. That we go down, and then we go up. This is how the sea level is, you know? So this is actually when you have 0 at the end, which means that you have passed a valley already. So in my situation, I thought about something that was like very powerful. I was saying, like, if we are, let me just, I gave the condition here. Let me just put this here. I put the condition, or before doing that, let's map over our array, and let's make the UND, so integer, so we can manipulate the things and know where we are, like, as a level. So I used the map function here, and if you know, like, the map function, you're gonna give it an element that you're gonna manipulate. This E refers to each one of these, you know, so you don't need to use array, how we call them, loops here. So this is like an auto loop function. Yeah, so here I said if E equal, or let me say, if E equals strictly to U, we can, by the way, use just equal, not equal strictly, but equal strictly is the best format here. So we should return, like, it's U, so we return 1. Else it's gonna be D, of course, so we're gonna return -1. So if we were in another, like, type of arrays, here we have UND, just UND, we can use like just U here or D here, and then we're gonna say else because it's only the other option option that we have. So here, if I like try to run the program again, yes, that's what did we want. Like it's 1 minus 1, and like this we can manipulate as we want in the way. So I declared something called P position. We say position because we have already something called P, and I said it's a 0. So here I was trying to think like we are looping over the position. Why? Because as you know, here we let me just go back to my example. Like the first time we are here, and the second time we are here, and then we are here, and then we are here, and then we are here, and so on. You know, so we need here the steps, the number of steps. Why? Because we will know how many times we are gonna loop over the P or the position. So yeah, so that's why I'm gonna use let E equals 0, and then E is less than the steps, yeah, and then E is incrementing every time. Let me just put this simple, and yeah, here let me say that if we have okay, I'm back. So here if, or no, yeah, it's beside the anyway the closure. So yeah, here if we are at the position 0, so yeah, position is 0 as it is, like the sea level, then we're gonna check for two things, you know. We're gonna check for two things, of course. The first thing is the how we say the way, yeah, the way here. You gotta understand me in a little bit. So yeah, if way equal like 1, you know, we just gonna add it to the position. We're gonna increment it by 1, you know, or not like this. Let me just say something like this, way, and boom, 1, you know. Else it's gonna be like if it's not 1, what will it be? It would be -1, of course. So if it's -1, we're gonna pass a valley, of course, because we're gonna how we say, dive in the valley, and then we're gonna go out from the valley. So here we have passed one valley. So yeah, let's just declare something here like called valley. I forgot, and it's a 0, of course. And here position +1, we're gonna also copy the same thing, position C, and then like this, boom, we're gonna put a valley here. We increment the valley by 1, because each time, now we go back here, each time we are like at the sea level. Let me just try to, yeah, we are at the sea level, and then we're gonna dive in, and we, of course, we're gonna go back from the valley. After that, after when we like get out from the valley, we're gonna say that we have passed one valley. So yeah, here for me, like everything is all right. So the position, this is when position is 0, which means like if we are already on the sea level. And here I think we can go out from the if closure of the position 0. Else if we're not there, so just like position plus way. I think this is the how we say, this is the full function that we should write. So we return valley because it's going to return an integer, and here like, yeah, it returns the valley. But you know, a function here like if we are on the debugger, maybe it's gonna show us something, but if we like just execute it like this, we will not get something. I don't know why till now, but yeah, here is it. If we console log it, So if we log it to the console, yeah, we're gonna have 1, which means this path gave us 1 value passed. And if we're gonna check this, let me just copy the code since the beginning here, and till the not the very end, but it's just here. Sorry, I'm gonna go to here. Or no. Oh yeah, here's it. Write your code here. So I'm gonna like boom. I think steps and path split, and everything's all right. I think here I'm gonna say return value, because here we're gonna check the return of the function. If we run the code, I hope like everything is correct. So yeah, it gives us submit code. If we submit the code, like we have how many 14 cases, and I think everything is all right here. Just like gave us a true. Yeah, this is everything going right here, which means like our code is like you have earned 15 points. Like congratulations to us, because we have solved this together. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want more videos like this, just like let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna do my best to respond to or to reply to everyone here. And if you find something interesting, like more than the hacker rank challenges, also put them in the comments. If you have a problem, if you want to do something but you don't know how to do it, also put it in the comments. See you in another video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.